The agent that was supposed to take it from Riala was Felisan, who's probably an ancient elf who started seeing the humans and elves as this world as people, so the Dreadwolf killed him. Huh.
Something must be done, but we cannot lose the Inquisition now. We stand on the brink of war with the Canary.
Yes, because this Solas provoked them in the first place.
The Inquisition did not cause this threat. We informed the Summit of the danger.
The danger posed by Canary spies inside your organization.
Without our organization, I doubt you would be alive to complain.
No one has forgotten what you have done. But Corypheus is 2 years dead.
If the Inquisition is to continue, it must do so as a legitimate organization, not a glorified mercenary band.
Inquisitor.
One of Dragon Age's books? Yes. Now here is the tough decision. Do we disband or do we serve? You think the Inquisition has fulfilled its initial purpose? Yeah, that is true. It did serve its initial purpose. And you don't think you can keep it alive without corruption? Also very true. Alright, so yeah, I think we are going to end up disbanding it. But I don't know which... I don't like 3. They just wanted to give the Inquisitor a little bit of emotion. Yeah. We'll solve this ourselves.
You all know what this is? A writ from Divine Justinia authorizing the formation of the Inquisition. We pledge to close the breach, find those responsible, and restore order, with or without anyone's approval. It wasn't a formally authorized treaty that saved Ferelden's people. It wasn't careful diplomacy that ended your inane civil war. It was never about the organization. It was about people doing what was necessary. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a world to save. Again. Effective immediately, the Inquisition is disbanded.
Oh, I knew what he did. I knew what Solus did to our armor. In short order, the Inquisition was disbanded. Some were relieved to see the unpredictable organization dismantled. Others prepared to remember the Inquisition's good works and the many lives it had saved. Too bad this isn't voiced. Oh well. Those who had served returned to their former lives, knowing they had stopped a great evil from destroying the world. And hoping that the peace for which they had fought remained once the Inquisition was gone. It should have been voiced by Solus's VA? Yeah, actually, I think that would have been great. With the dragon's breath disrupted and any hope of a swift victory dashed, the Qunari retreated back to the north. Few knew what debates were waged in Parvalan, but not long after the Exalted Council, the Qunari launched new attacks against Tevinter. Ooh, Dorian. Their aggression caught the already unstable Imperium off guard. Tevinter was soon mirrored in a war many feared could spread across Thedas. The Exalted Council remained intact, advising Divine Victoria on important matters. Cassandra served for several years. However, she eventually became disgusted by Vivian, who she felt was perverting the chant of light's intent, and left the council. I really was not trying to make Vivian divine. Cassandra also spent time in the Hunter Horn Mountains north of Orlais, where she worked to rebuild the Seekers. For a time, the new Seekers remained reclusive, showing no interest in worldly affairs and working toward a purpose few outside their order could guess. As the Inquisition forces returned to civilian life, its mages pushed for independence from the Circle. Oh dear. Divine Victoria, secure on her sunburst throne and with a rebuilt Chantry Circle of her disposal, chose to be magnanimous. Ooh. She grudgingly allowed them to remain as the College of Enchanters, as a mark of her regard for the Inquisition. Sometimes I kind of wish there was some way to screw Vivian over in some way, but there isn't. Yeah. For the next few years, the College and Circle coexisted peacefully, if barely. Liliana continued to act as the Inquisition's spy master in its final months as an independent organization. During this time, she shared many of her responsibilities with her most trusted agents, including Charter, Erector, and Harding. Many believe that Liliana feared what lay on the horizon and was grooming successors in anticipation of the challenges ahead. Sarah saw the world with the Inquisition and would continue to explore it after, always with her wifey within remaining arm's reach. I like that little touch. The Inquisitor and Red Jenny finding a balance or a counterbalance, or however they decide to make it work. I like that little tidbit. When Charter shows up into Winter Nights. Oh, Winter Nights. Rivals could only expect the unexpected. And arrows. So many arrows. Oh, is that a heart cookie? Oh, adorable. Varric took up the role of Viscount and, with the help of his friend Hawk, rebuilt Kirkhold's damaged infrastructure. There we go. Under his rule, the city-state finally resumed its place as the major trade hub of the Three Marches. He continued to ignore all mail from both the Merchants Guild and the Prince of Starcape. Oh boy. With the Inquisition disbanded, the Bull's charges returned to taking jobs throughout Orlais and Ferelden. Freaking Sebastian. Yep. Oh, Sebastian. Yeah, fighting demons and clearing out the remains of Venatori forces, the Iron Bull did his part to restore order to Thedas. And many of the jobs brought the chargers close to the Imperium's border, where, from time to time, in a border town villa. Oh. They were still able to see each other. Bull and a certain Tevinter Magister would spend a few hours together before life pulled them apart again. I was so happy we were able to pull that through. After the Inquisition disbanded, Cullen retired from active service. He returned to Ferelden, establishing a sanctuary for former Templars on land Divine Victoria granted to him. With his help, many Templars shed their lyrium addiction, and those whose minds were too far gone spent their last days in comfort. And he promised that, should his friends from the old Inquisition ever need him, his blade would be ready. Dorian returned to Tevinter to take his father's place in the Magisterium. As rumors flew about the Imperium's infighting, Dorian was spoken of often as a voice of resistance against corruption. That's our boy Dorian. Get him. Along with Magister Maverius Tellini, he formed a group called the Lucerni to restore and redeem Tevinter, a fight many thought hopeless. Those fighting by Magister Pavis' side noted that he kept in constant communication with the Inquisitor via message crystal. Whether for vital information or for moral support, these talks seemed to give Dorian the strength to continue his fight. On one occasion, Venatori forces ambushed Dorian, who likely would have died. Aha! Bull to the rescue! Had not an unnamed mercenary band led by a Talbashov warrior crossed Tevinter's border and mounted the dangerous rescue operation. Bull to the rescue. The mercenaries left a trail of freed slaves and dead Venatori in their wake, enabling Dorian to escape. Well, that's Dorian for nearly dying every time. When asked about the Talbashov in question, Magister Previs declined to comment. I think I missed a text. Oh well. At the Exalted Council, Tom Raynor bid farewell to his friends and went to Weissup Fortress to pledge himself to the Grey Wardens for good. While he was rarely seen in the years that followed, some said they encountered Raynor in far-flung lands, their accounts always similar. Raynor carried out the duty of the wardens, but always found time to help others along the way. For bad luck. Sometimes he served as a shield for the defenseless, other times he spread simple cheer among children with gifts of small carved toys. That's our our Tom Raynor. That's our Raynor. With the Inquisition disbanded, Josephine made her farewells and returned to Antiva and her family. She was soon approached by an agent from the House of Repose, whose assassins had been killed by Inquisition agents on Josephine's behalf. Well, far from being offended, the House of Repose was inquiring as to whether Josephine might have need of their services. Oh, I was scared there for a second. She quickly persuaded them she had no need for assassins, but instead hired them as guards for the Montelier's new trading vessels. Oh. Rivani pirates looking to rekindle an ancient feud soon learned that the Montelier ships were not lightly boarded, and her house prospered greatly. Ah, yeah. Cole took to the road with Marden to find a new life and a new way to be human. Wherever Marden went to sing, people found old pains eased and hearts made happier, even if they didn't understand why. I really like this. After the events of the Winter Palace, elves left the Inquisition under mysterious circumstances, as did elven servants across Thedas. None could say where they went, but those who believed the Inquisitor's story about Fenrirel wondered just how large the Dreadwolf's forces were, and what the ancient elven rebel had planned.
My agents have found nothing. With the Illuvians, he could be anywhere.
With the Inquisition officially disbanded, we have no army, no formal alliances.
We have what we truly need.
We will need to be careful.
Solus knows everything about us. Who we are, how we work, our strengths and weaknesses.
Then we find people he doesn't know. We will save our friend from himself. If we can.
Well. Well. Now to wait 2 to 3 more years? Don't say that. Maybe 1. Maybe 2. Maybe 1 to 2 years. I can definitely say we won't be doing another run. That's for sure. We won't be doing another run before 4 comes out. No thank you. But wow. The game is still in early production? Yeah. That's why I think we'll be okay. We'll be okay. I'll have all of next year to play. I'll have all of next year to play some certain games that I will be excited to play. Oh. might slow things down. Yeah. Well, if the vaccine is able to go through, then that's great. But guys, wow. Oh. Holy cow. A full year of trying to get this entire franchise run done. Wow. Just wow. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man, wow. I really don't have any words. I'm literally stuttering trying to think of words. It's like, I don't know what to say. I'm happy. I'm sad. But we're done. We're finally done.
What is
A
this?
whole
A
freaking
new
year
book?
trying to get this entire...
All this shit is weird.
Oh, Ver, that is a terrible title. What are you even thinking?
That was... Oh, apparently there was... That's Cassandra.
A hole that spit up many things that day. Comets, demons, and a whole lot of trouble.
What the... What?
It's about
Wait.
the Inquisition.
Oh, is she reading Varric's book? Oh, that's a neat little
The
touch.
din of the tavern cut the silence like it owed the carter money. In the middle, in her element, Red Jenny. She looked me up and down, mostly down. Not playing, weirdy, she said, gesturing with and dismissively eating a sandwich. Don't write that. Seriously, piss up a row. Sarah made the subtext text, which
My
suited
romance,
me fine.
my romances were Morgan, Meryl, and Sarah. Yep, those were my romances. Morgan, Meryl,
The
and
court
Sarah.
enchanter swirled into the room like a drop of beautiful poison spreading in a wineglass. She sized me up with a glance. I'm
I
so
love it.
glad you made it, my dear, she said. I am Madame de Fer, the most terrifying person you shall ever meet.
My romances were the three apostates of the game.
Liliane enfolded Alphonse in
Of
an
the game,
embrace
yeah,
as
gotcha.
warm as a serpent's kiss. I always knew I could count on your support. The Count did not feel the bite of her poisoned dart until it was too late. Even if it requires your
Morgan,
death.
Anders, and Solus. Ah, okay.
Drops of rain
But yeah,
glistened on the
for me it was
griffin
Morgan,
medallion
Meryl, and
grasped
Sarah.
tightly
I did
in
have
Blackford's hand.
a one-time fling with
Wings of valor. They mean nothing. He flung the
Oh,
medal
God.
to the
Why am I-
cold and uncaring
why
ground.
am I forgetting her name?
You
Why am I
don't
forgetting her
know
name? It was in
what
Dragon
I've
Age 2, a
done.
one-time fling.
You
Ah.
don't know me. So romantic.
No. Isabella. Yes, there it is. Isabella.
Cole moved like a shadow that also moved like a knife.
I think we're
A
actually just
shadow
gonna let this
wearing
roll
a
out.
hat where dreams came to die. It's a riddle, he whispered. A cold riddle that gnaws at your mind, but you'll feel better when it's gone. That makes as much sense as anything Cole says.
Yeah.
Do you
So
place
just the-
your herald above the law, ambassador? Whose law, my lady? Josephine's eyes glittered like angry opals.
Okay.
The law destroyed by rebellion, by civil war.
I wonder if there's
by
an
poor
achievement and we
fiscal
will go through this
management.
entire credit with
We
this.
are the law.
And it is a bit of a weird romance, but I guess I gotta go for the tragic romance. Ah. Gotcha.
We left our
Understandable.
mark on adamant, but the dust hadn't settled, and neither had Harding. I can offer you a drink, if I catch your meaning. If you'd caught my meaning, you'd have offered a double. What is even happening here?
Oh. Okay. Should I keep going with
Iron
this?
Bull was a great slab of muscle with horns that could hang a tapestry. One eye scanned for threats, while the other hid behind an eye patch like a chantry sister's old sins. Come on, he barked, not looking back as he entered. The dancer with the great rack comes on in 5. That is
I decide.
spot on, actually.
You know what? I think we'll keep going through this. This is neat. I like it. I just kind of wish I was
The
able
commander
to.
had the look of a Templar who had seen the worst of humanity, yet still had the time to style his hair. This isn't just a war, he said, his gaze steely like a dull blade. It's the only war. Cullen! That's Cullen!
Of course, it's Cullen. This is neat. I just wish I was able to actually like mute the music, but keep her talking, because apparently I didn't get a strike, but I got a
The
claim.
mage wore a class of handsome
On
sneer
YouTube.
cultivated by
the
1,000 years of Tevinter elitism. The name's Dorian. He glared. Dorian. Spell it right, you marble-headed lump, or it's toad time. A toad? That's hardly credible.
But this is a neat little thing.
The bold elf spun, mage staff crackling like the city after a good man's murder. You're crazy, the Red Templar cried in terror. Moonlight glinted off ears like the knives you never see coming. Better to fade out than burn away. Ugh, Varric.
I wonder what this toad time entails. I wonder.
Wait, where am I? I don't... Oh, here it is. The Seeker clutched at my vest, her tears as desperate as they were pitiful. Varric, I was wrong about everything, she sobbed. Could you find it in your noble heart to forgive me? That dwarf, he put me in the book! I'm in the book! I am reading the shit out of this!
To all of you who played Dragon Age Inquisition, who laughed, cried, and reached out on social media, who made fan art and comics and cosplay and jokes, thank you. Dragon Age Inquisition was a labor of love. Without you, it would never have happened, never been possible. Your support and your passion touched us deeply. We hope that in some small way this game touched you as well. Bury your blade and raise it high. The Dragon Age team. Well, there it is, guys. We have completed all of Dragon Age. Now to wait a year and a half to 2 years on the next game. Hopefully it does come out soon. But wow. Okay. That was a neat little thing they did at the end. Having Cassandra read parts of the book. I'm surprised she wasn't pissed about the how he had her portrayed. Oh man, okay. So, I would normally go until like 11 o'clock, but 11, 12 o'clock, but I think we're good at ending it here, guys. Because, wow. This was fun. This was absolutely fun. This is probably my longest franchise I have done on my channel. Wow. As a matter of fact, actually, I think it's my only. No, I have several other franchise runs, but this was the longest running one. This is the longest running one. Have I done a Mass Effect 2? No. That is on my list of games to play. It's not on the short list, unfortunately. It's on the long list. But I still have lots of stuff I want to do. Because after I finally officially finish up with after I finally finish up with Persona 4, we're finally going to be hitting into our Final Fantasy run, which we're going to be doing all the numbered Final Fantasies plus a couple extra, one of them being the essential prequel to Final Fantasy VII. I can't remember which one that one is. I know there is one. But that one's going to be after we play 7. But when it comes to 7, I don't know whether or not I'm going to play the original Final Fantasy VII, or if I'm going to wait until all the other parts of Final Fantasy VII is done, and we are done through that. I definitely, but in all honesty, by the time we get to 7, they will all be done. But yes, I do want to play the Final Fantasy franchise as much as I can. Definitely all the numbered ones, except for the MMOs. Except for the MMOs. I really can't wait to do those, but I want to finish Persona 4 before I play what blazes just happened there? What? Okay. But yeah, Final Fantasy is gonna come first before any of the other big ones. I might do Mass Effect somewhere in between. But damn, I really wow. I'm gonna say just wow. Can't believe I'm finally done. Can't believe I'm finally done. Wow. What do I think about the DI games? I know I loved Inquisition. Because it was the first one I played. Origins, oh my god, that was just a treat. That was glorious. Which one was my favorite? Origins by far. Then it's Inquisition, and then it's 2. Yeah. Oh wow, yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so I need to look. How many hours did I play? Oh, it's not on here. Okay, not in this one. This one. How many hours did I play you? I played this game for over 111 hours. So over 100 hours. I played 2 or over 40, almost 40 hours. Oh wow, really? Only almost 40 hours? Interesting. And then Inquisition, I played almost almost 140 hours. Some of those hours is actually from me like popping in and trying to fiddle with stuff and popping back out. So yeah, almost an entire 300 hours we played this. We played this entire franchise. Took me a year to do it, but we did it. We finally did it. One more, guys. Oh, that didn't come out right. Hold on. Boom. Yes. I am. So with that, guys, that's gonna have to be all we have for tonight. Tomorrow night, we're going to be picking back up Wasteland 3. We're going to continue that all the way through. We're finishing it. And then we're going to jump right back into Persona 4. We may only play that for a little bit until Baldur's Gate 3 Early Access comes out. I'm going to try not to do the entire Act 1. I'm going to try not to do it. I just want to get into the game and see how things are. And then pop out and hopefully not jump back in until the game officially releases. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But thank you guys for coming out to the stream. Hope you had yourselves a fantastic time. Wow. This was a joy. This was a joy to play. But anyways, hope you guys are interested in watching some Wasteland 3 tomorrow, guys. So thank you for coming out to the stream. Hope you had yourselves a fantastic time. And if you are watching, if you wish to, go ahead and press that follow button. Helps you out, letting you know I go live. And if you do so, I also suggest you go ahead and give my Twitter, my Discord, and / or my Steam group page a follow. So that way, it's a lot harder for you to miss a notification on when I do go live. Other than that, thank you. And as always, guys, stay active and stay connected. And I hope to see you all tomorrow for more Wasteland 3. This is Zircon, signing out. Bye, y'all.